Welcome to this exclusive video where we will be talking about DAMAC Lagoons and the construction update that we are seeing. So before we take a deep dive into where the community has reached, I personally feel like this is a community that is very, very important for DAMAC. Reason being, this is one of the largest master communities and the first affordable lagoon community by any developer in Dubai. This community will play a significant role into what DAMAC will become in the future. And my personal opinion, if DAMAC delivers 70% of what they had shown in the brochure, this would be the best living experience at this price in Dubai. Now let's talk about the overview of the community. 13 multiple different clusters starting from 3-bedroom townhouses all the way to 7-bedroom mansions. I personally have sold to celebrities in this community. I'm a personal believer of this community. I'm personally invested in the community, but this is an unbiased opinion. So let's dive in. So today we're going to talk about what's actually happening on the ground with the construction progress, the current states of different clusters, and where the market is moving. Before I explain about the construction phase of each cluster, I would like to talk about the crystal white sand beaches, the cafes, the clubhouses, the retail zones that DAMAC had promised. The parks is just a phenomenal community. Like, this is something that the Dubai real estate market has not seen. And it's not just a promise, right? It was the lifestyle, it was the vacation lifestyle that made this community a success. So, starting with Santorini, DAMAC has already handed over part of Santorini, and the rest of the two parcels are expected to be handed over within this quarter of 2025. Now, I had the opportunity to physically go inside these units and see them. And believe me when I say this, this is DAMAC's best ever quality yet. We are already seeing the water lagoon being tested for the central hub and is expected to open by Q1 next year. The central hub will be fully ready by March 2026, and we can physically see the amenities that DAMAC committed coming up right now. So if you get a chance to enter DAMAC Lagoons, you could see the amphitheater, the water park being built, the white sand coming, all the palm trees physically there, and the central hub almost ready. You can also see the retail area coming up beautifully. Moving on to Costa Brava, which is also expected to be fully handed over within this quarter four of 2025, if not max by January. Now, I understand a lot of you would be questioning the delivery date as they're running behind by 6 to 12 months. However, I would like to clarify at this point that for a project of this size, where you have 14,000 construction workers working currently, delays are expected. It's master development. It's like a city within a city. And it's not just the developer that has not finished, right? For example, if you enter DAMAC Lagoons, you can see the houses are fully ready, the infrastructure is already there. But a project of this scale requires massive checks before it can be handed over. So we're talking about approvals from the authorities such as the Dubai Land Department, Roads and Transportation Authority, you're talking about Dubai Water and Electricity, most importantly, Civil Defense, where they need to make sure that any fire hazard has been taken care of. So it's a master development that's shaping its place. And yes, it is running a little behind schedule, but I feel like if anybody has bought into the DAMAC Lagoons, they should have expected this bit of a delay. So let's get into the rest of the clusters, starting with Nice, which is at 69% completed as per June, Portofino 82% completed as per July, Malta 95% completed as per July, Venice 55% completed as per June, Monte Carlo at 62%, and Marbella 53% as per July, and so on and so forth. Now let's talk about the most important aspect of it, which is the returns. See, when DAMAC Lagoons was originally launched, we looked at a 4-bedroom townhouse at 1.7 million dirhams, which is nearly 725 dirhams a square foot. And currently, the same Santorini 4-bedroom that is handed over and is applicable for mortgage is trading at roughly 1300 dirhams a square foot. A 5-bedroom at the time was launched at 700 dirhams a square foot at a 2.35 million mark. Currently is crossing 1100 dirhams a square foot. This means anybody that had invested in DAMAC Lagoons in the earliest stage has currently made 1.3 million dirhams over an investment of 800 dirhams, because especially Santorini was sold at a 50-50 payment plan. So let's say if an investor bought at a 50-50 payment plan at 1.7 million dirhams, up till now they would have paid till completion 850,000, and the rest 850,000 are on handover. Currently the same unit is trading at 3.1 million. So if somebody sells right now, they're looking to make 1.35 million over an investment of 850,000 dirhams, which is again just insane numbers. And somebody from the outside might think this is too good to be true, but again, there is data behind it to prove that this all has happened within the last few years, within this market that we live in, within the master community of DAMAC Lagoons. Similarly, for a 5-bedroom, if you would have gotten in at 2.35, today 3.8 million, paid 50%, which is 1.2, let's say, you're looking at a 1.5 million dirham increase over an investment of 1.2 million dirhams in a span of 3 years. So these numbers sometimes, blow us away as well. But the important aspect of it is currently this is at 1100 dirhams or 1200 dirhams per square foot. If you compare it to the vicinity, which is Damac Hills, Tilal Al Gaf, you would feel that this is also not there yet. Because Damac Hills, you're talking about a ready townhouse, similar size, older design, and older delivery dates are trading at 1900 dirhams per square foot. And Tilal Al Gaf, which is also right next to DAMAC Lagoons, is trading at 2000 to 2200 per square foot. So, is there still juice left in the community? 100%. It depends on whether you're an end user, whether you're an investor for a longer period of time, short term period of time. It definitely varies on what to do. For example, if you are thinking about renting a house in the Mac Lagoons, I would strongly recommend that. Reason being, the lifestyle that it offers is phenomenal, especially if you have kids. I mean, it's going to be the place to be. If you are an investor that already has units in the Mac Lagoons, depending on which cluster, the answer might vary a little bit. But if you're somebody who's thinking about getting into the Mac Lagoons right now as an investment, I feel like short term might not be the right strategy. So, coming back to the point that it depends where you are in terms of the cycle. And if you would like to get a free consultation with one of the experts of DAMAC Lagoons, please feel free to get in touch. This is Mohsen Imran signing off.